what are they paying to see? We've nothing to show them. A decent Reynolds, a couple of Rumleys and a winter halter. That's your lot. They do better taking a train for London and visiting the Tate.
That's not the point.
People want to see a different sort of home. It's not the things in it.
How the other half lives.
If you want to put it like that. There's a curiosity about these places, about this way of life.
Dr. Clarkson, what do you feel?
Keeping people healthy takes a lot of money in this day and age. And we could raise more than you think.
Robert, we're opening the house for one day for charity, and there's an end to it. Mary and Tom have made the decision.
Ah, I know well enough that when Mary has spoken, my opinion has little bearing on the matter.
You don't really mind, do you?
No, but I think it's crackers.
I don't like it, poking and prying around the house. What's to stop them slipping the odd first edition into their back pocket?
You've a very poor opinion of your fellow man.
I have the opinion that life has taught me.
But I don't see why anyone would pay good money to come and look.
That's because you're not curious about how other people live.
No, I'm not.
And if you had the chance to see the private rooms of the King and Queen, would you give sixpence for that?
But what would it tell me? They sleep in a bed, they eat at a table, so do I.
I suppose I always wonder whether someone else is having a better time than I am.
But that's what's so dangerous. You think they must be having a better time, then you want them not to have a better time, and the next thing you know, there's a guillotine in Trafalgar Square.
Ever the optimist.
I think all these houses should be open to the public. What gives them the right to keep people out?
The law of property, which is the cornerstone of any civilization worthy of the name.
Well, to me, it could be a good thing to let them enjoy fine craftsmanship and beautiful paintings. But then, of course, they're bound to start asking why the Crawleys got all of this and I haven't.
Thank you, Mr. Molesley. I couldn't have put it better myself.
But why have they, Mr. Carson?
How is your job search going, Mr. Barrow?
But why should anyone pay to see a perfectly ordinary house?
Not everyone lives in a house like Downton Abbey.
No, roll up, roll up. Visit an actual dining room, complete with a real-life table and chairs.
People have always tipped the butler to look round a house. Even Elizabeth Bennet wanted to see what Pemberley was like inside.
A decision which caused her a great deal of embarrassment, if I remember the novel correctly. And what about Robert? He's still very ill.
He's on the mend. It's been a few weeks now. And Cora's very competent.
Yes, she's competent. Leading a revolution without turning a hair.
Well, anyway, it's been agreed. Downton Abbey will open to the public for one day. Dr. Clarkson is very grateful.
Clarkson was there. Oh, so he really has weakened.
Probably thought of this, but I'd place someone, maybe a servant, in each room the public will enter, just to keep an eye on things.
Literally.
I think that's a good idea.
Carson, can you sort it out?
Of course, my lady. I understand it's only the ground floor.
Not too much of that. They'll start in the small library, then through the big library, into the painted room, the drawing room, the smoking room, the great hall, in and out of the dining room and back outside.
Rope off across the staircases in the back wing. Who are the guides?
Do we need guides? Can't they just have a look and leave it at that?
I don't think so. Not if you want them to go away happy, leave behind what's not theirs. Who knows about the history of the house?
Only our librarian, Mr. Pattinson, but he's away.
You'll have to fake it. Lady Mary, Edith, Mr. Branson.
Not me. I don't know a thing. I'll sell tickets, but that's it.
Well then, Lady Grantham. You and your daughters can take parties of 10 each, with no more than 30 in the house at any one time.
Crikey.
Heavens, I feel like the Belgians waiting for the invasion.
All the monkeys in a zoo.
Do you all know your positions?
Are we allowed to sit, Mr. Carson?
The place will be open for 9 hours.
Find an inconspicuous chair in the corner, but keep a sharp eye out and stand if any member of the family comes in.
What about the upstairs luncheon?
Sandwiches in her ladyship's room.
We'll set up 2 of the tea tables. Mr. Molesley, you can serve, and your place in the hall will be taken by Daisy. And look respectable. Right. Do you know where my walking stick is? I thought I might equip myself with it for tomorrow.
In case you catch a thief red-handed.
You never know. But it's not at the cottage, and I wonder if it might have got left behind in my wardrobe. Andrew, this table here, please.
Yes, Mr. Carson.
Thank you, Mr. Molesley.
parties of 10.
We've been here since 9 o'clock. Yes, that's right.
You are in the next group.
No, the third Earl built it. Well, he didn't really build it so much as envelop it, because this room is originally medieval. It was the monks' refectory of an abbey that King Henry sold after the dissolution of the monastery.
Is that why it's called Downton Abbey?
I guess so.
Who painted that?
I'm not sure. But this... This is a Reynolds, so that is worth looking at. That's quite good, too.
Tell us about these people.
Oh, well, they were all rather marvellous and sort of living that life.
It's not very cosy, is it?
Isn't it? It is cosy at night, with the lamps and the fire.
What about the architect?
Sir Charles Barry, yes, he built the Houses of Parliament. Or at least he finished them. And, you know, he built lots of lovely, big buildings.
No, that's him, I think. Or his son. Or it might be his father.
Who's a little girl?
Ah, the little girl is a little boy. But who, I could not say. Ah, Granny, thank God you're here. What else could I tell them about the library?
The library was assembled by the fourth Earl. He loved books.
What else did he collect?
Horses and women. Where's your mother?
She's in the Great Hall.
Thank you. Excuse me, please.
Why are those shields on the chimney-piece blank?
Do you know, I've never really noticed that before. Isn't that strange? I haven't a clue is the answer.
Cora? Excuse me. Did you know when I was last here?
Mama, I think maybe we should...
Did you know when I was last here? And you let me babble on about my victory. Have you told Robert?
Mama, you of all people don't want to bore our...
Just be quiet. Excuse me.
Why is she in such a tizzy?
Well, you know mothers. They get terribly wrought up about things.
My mum does.
There you are. Mine does too. May I ask what you're doing here?
I come to see your house with me mum and dad.
Do they know where you are?
No. Why is it so big, your house?
I'm not sure, really. It's the way they used to manage things.
Well, why not buy somewhere comfy? You must have enough money.
Maybe. But you know how it is. You like what you're used to.
Why are you in here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Cheeky rascal!
Let him go. No harm done.
Are you sure, my lord? Shouldn't we shake out his pockets?
I don't think so. He was more of a philosopher than a thief. Golly Moses, you astound me. And all from the sale of tickets.
It's a great deal of money.
I don't suppose we could open the house on a regular basis.
For charity, you mean?
No, for us. Well, the house costs a ton of money to run, and at the moment it doesn't raise a penny towards washing its own face.
Tell me you're not being serious, Tom. To charge money so people can come and snoop around our home? What a revolting suggestion.
It is rather a frightful idea.
All right. But there may come a day when we simply can't ignore such a large source of income at our fingertips.
Hopefully when I am dust.
Still, Tom and Isabel were right. People are curious about what it's like to live here.
Which is sad in a way.
Why?
Because it means our way of life is something strange. Something to queue up and buy a ticket to see. A museum exhibit. A fat lady in the circus.
Trust you to cast a pall of doom over our successful day.
I had a visitor, a child who'd escaped his mother. He thought we were mad to live here when we could be so comfy in a normal house.
Oh, I refuse to listen. Downton Abbey is where the Crawleys belong.
I hope we'll stay as long as we can. But I suppose we all realise it may not last forever.
Oh, this is weakling talk. Thankfully, George and I are made of sterner stuff than the lot of you.
That, I'm sure, is quite true.
And we are not going anywhere.